Our universe operates in this fashion. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Do not go anywhere, because today I'm going to be talking about one of the biggest reasons you might not be making the money that you want to be making. Be sure to watch this video to the end, because I'm going to reveal to you one of the main reasons why you might not be leading the life of riches and abundance that you want to be living right now. And also, I'm going to tell you what you can do to change that. One of the biggest reasons people do not have as much money as they want is because they are suffering from something called subconscious money blocks. In this video, I'm going to be showing you 5 subconscious money blocks that could be preventing you from achieving financial freedom and becoming rich. And I'm going to tell you how that you personally can overcome these money blocks. Also, be sure to give this video a thumbs up, give it a like, and also subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification if you are interested in more videos on how to change your financial situation, start building your own wealth, and lead the life full of abundance that you have always wanted. First, before I unveil the 5 subconscious money blocks that could be keeping you from getting rich, we need to talk about what money blocks are and where they come from. A subconscious money block is an underlying belief system that is hindering or blocking you from making the amount of money that you truly want to make. These beliefs can sometimes be known to the person. You might know that you have a money block, but most of the time they are so deeply enrooted and embedded in your subconscious mind that you don't even realize they're there. These blocks can be learned at any age, but most likely it stems from a belief pattern that was embedded into your mind when you were a small child. And I'm talking the first 7 to 6 years of your life is when most of these money blocks are going to be put into your brain. This is due to the fact that children spend most of their time in alpha and theta brainwave cycles, which is the same state of brainwave activity a person who is meditating or who's being hypnotized would experience. During this time, children are extremely susceptible to suggestion and programming. Their subconscious minds are primed for receiving commands that will then become deep-rooted in their psyche. This can be great for children who receive the right information, but can be terrible for one who is given the wrong information. We frequently think of childhood development when it comes to a child's self-worth, social skills, but a person's outlook on money is also created during this impressionable time. The opinions and beliefs that we develop at this age are mostly going to agree with the people that raised us and the people that we are spending the most time with, and that is, you guessed it, usually your parents. So many of us have subconscious money blocks due to the negative beliefs about money that our parents had. Some of these deep-rooted beliefs could also come from other family members, religious leaders, and even something you saw on television. In other words, any person that you heard often during your childhood up to the age of 6 or 7 could have caused a subconscious money block. Now that we have a little bit of a background about what subconscious money blocks are, I'm going to talk to you about the 5 most devastating money blocks that could be preventing you right this second from gaining wealth and becoming rich. The number 1 subconscious money block that most people deal with is the idea that money is not that important. Having a belief that money is not important is the surefire way to make sure that you do not have any. Money is just another form of energy. And as Tony Robbins puts it best, where attention goes, energy flows. If you view money as something that is unimportant, it will not flow into your life. You will attract things into your life that you put an importance on. Okay, and now signaling to money that it is unimportant, you are making a signal to your subconscious mind that you do not want money. And that is not what we're wanting to do here. The best way to change this subconscious money block is as simple as viewing money in a different light, viewing money as an important part of your life. I would start out by making a list of all the important things in your life that money can accomplish. Remember, the things you view as unimportant will not attract themselves into your life. Like I said, the best way to break this subconscious money block is to make a list of the most important things in your life that money accomplishes. This will help you to realize that money is important and that money can help you do great things for yourself, for your family, and for the world. All right, number 2 on the list of subconscious money blocks that plague most people is the idea that money is evil. The misinterpretation of 1 Timothy chapter 6, verse 10 has plagued the minds of many since it was distributed to the masses. This popular verse is spouted many times by self-proclaimed righteous people to justify their condemnation of money. But, truth be told, this verse has nothing to do with money itself being evil. The verse says, "For the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some coveted after, they have erred from the faith, and pierced themselves with many sorrows." For one, it says the love of money is the root of all evil, not money itself. This verse is not saying that money is evil. Money lacks the capacity to be either good or evil. It is only an object. And if you really think about it, money is not even real in terms of actual quantitative value. Actual dollar bill money is just a placeholder that has been agreed upon by all parties to represent a value. If tomorrow morning everyone in the world decided that dollar bills were worthless, that money would completely lose all its value. The value is not in the paper bills. The value is in the minds of the people and what they decide is going to hold that value. With all that said, the love of money is something that can be evil. And in this verse in particular, it says that people have coveted after it, or in other words, they have lusted or obsessed jealously after it. And because of that, not because of the money, because of their jealousy, their lust, and their covetousness for money, they have erred from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows. I'm sure you can agree that people over the years have done some truly terrible things over money and for the love of money. That's what this verse is speaking about. Making money your God or your idol or the most important thing in your life, worshiping money, thereby causing you to do evil and bring pain and sorrow upon yourself in your quest for money. All money is going to do is magnify your own personality. So if you're a good person in heart, having loads of money is just going to magnify that. The good deeds you can do to help save the world, help feed the hungry, help give medicine to the sick, all those things, if they are in your heart, money is going to magnify those things because you can't save anyone if you're broke. And also, on the other side of this coin, if you are a complete scumbag, having lots of money is only going to magnify that part of your personality. So remember, when thinking about this commonly held subconscious money block, it's not the money that is evil. If anything is evil in this equation, it's you. But hopefully this doesn't apply to you and you have nothing to worry about except for defeating this subconscious money block. The best way to destroy this subconscious money block is to make a list of all the amazing, holy, good, noble things that money can accomplish and that you can accomplish if you had a lot of money. Now, we're talking things like feeding the hungry, clothing the poor, providing housing and shelter for people, providing medical care for the sick, which is definitely something that could be needed right now. So just make a list of all the truly great and wonderful things you can do to help somebody. And we're not talking about self-serving things here. You need to make a list of things that you can help someone else with by using money. This will definitely help change your subconscious views that money is evil. Think of as many as you possibly can. Write them down to show yourself that money is not evil and that the more money you have, the more people you can help, the more lives you can touch for the betterment of all mankind. Remember that money is not evil and only the motives behind the person with money has the ability to be evil. Number 3 on the list is the idea that money is hard to earn. This subconscious money block is one that I had to deal with myself when I first started my study in personal development and how to grow my own abundance. Many of us are taught at a young age that the only way to be rich is to work long, arduous hours, work a tough job, put everything you have into it, and then maybe someday after all that work pays off, you will have a lot of money. I'm sure you can look around and see that that is not always the case. You know that people win the lottery. You know that some people are given an inheritance, and some people just fall into money out of sheer luck. All of those instances do not require any hard work. And the truth of the matter is that hard work and the amount of money you make are usually not directly correlated. Just look at some of the most difficult jobs in the country. Many of these have long hours, taxing physical labor, and also have some of the lowest pay. Now, this is because our universe does not operate in a way that judges physical hard work done by a person in return for riches and money. Okay? Our universe operates in this fashion. The amount of wealth you get is directly related to the amount of value you provide the world. Guys, this is the most important part of this video. If you get nothing from this whole entire thing, please remember this part. Your financial situation will change, not by how hard you work, but how much value you give the world. And also how many times you can replicate and duplicate that value. This is the truth to how riches and wealth work. You must begin to look at value and value that you are giving the world. If you find a way to give value to 1 million people, you will be rich. It's all about the value that you give, not the time it takes, not the amount of work put in. It's all about the value. To get rid of this subconscious money block, you will need to change how you're thinking about money and wealth. You need to let go of the idea that hard work is the answer. The first way to do this is you need to change your own expectations of what is going to happen in your own life. Many of you probably have this idea or dream that if I can just do such and such amount of work for so many years, then the money's going to start pouring in. You have to let go of that old mindset of having to accomplish all this hard work in order to get money flowing. You need to start out you need to visualize your own financial goals coming true. This is going to be a major part of your success moving forward. You will never become successful without having clear and defined financial goals. Now keep in mind that you must do more than just simply visualize this goal coming true. You need to visualize them coming true easily and effortlessly. You must convince your subconscious mind first that these things are real, and second, that these things have already happened. Next, you're going to convince your subconscious mind that achieving these goals was easy. And when you're visualizing, you need to remember that do not imagine these things in a future tense. You have to imagine that they have already happened or are happening right at this moment. You should visualize yourself in the first person, and that is through your own eyes, not as if you're looking at yourself being filmed in a movie. You have to embody yourself in the visualization. You have to feel how it would feel if you had when you've achieved these goals. You need to imagine that they've already came true and what you would feel in that situation. Also, if you would like more information about how to visualize, how to do it correctly, how to visualize in a way that will help you achieve your financial goals, please leave a comment on this video. And here soon, if enough people would like it, I will make a video explaining proper visualization skills and how you can visualize the best way to help you achieve your goals and your dreams. Number 4 is the thought that I don't have what it takes to be rich. This subconscious money block is going to come from low self-esteem and low self-image. Now, the idea that you're not good enough, not skilled enough, or even not lucky enough to get rich and successful, this idea will stop your financial growth in its tracks. Henry Ford put it best when he said, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. So what you think about yourself and what you think you can and can't accomplish is going to happen. It will come true. It is a self-fulfilling prophecy. If you think you can do it, you're going to do it. It will happen. But if you do not have faith in your own abilities or your own success, you will never achieve what you're wanting. Your subconscious mind does not know if something is true or false. It doesn't know what things are real. It is just going to believe what it's programmed to believe. And if all the self-talk you've given your subconscious mind over the years is negative, when it comes to the things that you can accomplish, if it's going to believe those negative things that you've told it. Now, it's designed to keep you alive and comfortable. Your subconscious mind is not designed to help you achieve massive goals or change your situation. It's designed to keep you healthy, well, and alive. So it's been programmed to believe that you don't have what it takes to be rich. It's been programmed to keep you from gaining any riches in order to keep you in that status quo and that comfortable position that you've always been in. It wants to keep you from any scary changes. Now, if you're suffering from this money block, you first have to remember that we are all equal. Everyone out there, you and everyone you know, are good enough to be rich. Everyone deserves prosperity in their lives. Also remember that you don't have to be smart to be rich. You don't have to be beautiful. You don't have to be the brightest. You don't have to be the strongest to get money. The most important aspect of changing your life and getting wealth is believing that you can. That is absolutely the most important aspect of all of this. You have to think that you can do it or it will not happen. And even you have to convince yourself that you've already done it, even if you don't see the evidence yet. The best way to destroy this subconscious money block is to work on your self-image, your self-esteem, your self-worth. It might seem difficult or even impossible right now if you have a negative self-image, but you have the power to control what you think about yourself. You can change your self-image and your self-esteem. The best way to do this is to talk to yourself. I know that might sound a little crazy and be a little bit weird, but I promise you, the number one way to change your self-image and your self-worth, your self-esteem, the picture you have in your mind about yourself, the best way to change that is through self-talk in your head and out loud. Take account of your thoughts during the day, and anytime you think something negative about yourself, stop immediately and change that thought to something positive. Throughout the day, you need to say good things about yourself in your head, whether they're true or not. That's the important part. Your subconscious mind does not know truth from a lie. So you need to tell it things that are good about yourself, whether they're true or not. Just do it. Also, these same things that you say to yourself in your own head, you need to say out loud. Whether it's driving to work in your car by yourself, whether it's looking in the mirror before you go to bed, or when you get up and get ready in the morning, say these things, good, positive things about yourself, and it will help shape your self-image, and it will help break this subconscious money block. You need to say things to yourself like, I'm successful, I am rich, I am worthy of money, I am good enough to be wealthy, I deserve happiness, I am abundant, I am prosperous, I am happy. Anything positive like this will help if you have a negative self-image. You have to start changing the story that you tell yourself. If your story and self-image stays negative, so will your bank account. Now, the fifth most common money block that keeps people from gaining wealth is the idea that they are worried about what people might say or think about them if they were to get rich. Now, this is becoming a major problem in our society today. Never has there been a time where more people are worried about the opinions of strangers, especially with the advent of social media. So many people miss out on doing things they love because they're worried about others might say about them, and somebody might not like me. I promise you, some people are going to hate on you, whether you are dirt poor or whether you are a multimillionaire. So you might as well not worry about what they're going to say, what they're going to do, and go ahead and give them something to really hate on, and that's your success. This is a hard subconscious money block for some people to deal with, while others don't seem to have this problem. It's almost as if some people are born with this added ability to not care what other people think. But if this is you and you are worried about what others think and what others might say if you become wealthy, there is hope. There are ways to fix this. So if you find yourself worried that other people might talk about you and look at you differently if you become rich, you will need to work on that and get that out of your mind, or you will never achieve your goals financially. Like I said, your subconscious mind is going to do its best to protect you. And it knows that you're scared of what people will think. It knows that you are worried about judgment from family, friends, if you become wealthy. So it's going to do whatever it can to not let you experience that hardship. And what that means is your subconscious mind is going to sabotage any effort that your conscious mind partakes in to try to get wealthy, because your subconscious knows that that will cause you pain. You don't want your friends and family to look at you different. You want them to view you how they view you now. So your subconscious mind, any efforts that you are making to try to get wealthy, if you have this belief and this fear that people will judge you, your subconscious mind will make sure that that does not happen so that you don't have to have that problem. It will make sure that you stay at your current comfortable level and not have to deal with any worry or discomfort of anyone looking at you differently or judging you. Now, the only way to get rid of this subconscious block is to stop caring what other people think of you. Now, that might seem a little simple, or that might seem impossible to do for you. But if you stop giving other people's opinions importance in your life, you will have no worries that your subconscious mind will sabotage your efforts, because you will know that their opinions have no bearing and no control over your life. There are really no special techniques to help with this one, like making a list, visualizing, anything like that. You really just have to learn to be comfortable with who you are and who you want to be, and just let go of the fear of what other people think. You have to just let it go. Okay, guys, that's all I have for today on our discussion of subconscious money blocks that could be preventing you from gaining wealth. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a good thumbs up, give it a like, and go right now to subscribe to my channel, turn on the bell notification so that you will know when the next videos come out. I will have more videos very soon about how your mind holds the secrets to gain wealth and abundance, and how you can unlock these secrets yourself and start living the life you have always wanted to live. Thank you so much, guys. I will see you soon.